Hello and welcome to the show that brings you the top 5 digital and social media news each week in 5 minutes. I'm Nachi Lazarus and this is the Connected Church News. This week we've got news from Instagram, Google, Facebook, Twitter and Android TV. Let's get started. Our first big news of this week is from Google. We actually have two important news items from Google. First is from the Google search team. Last week, Google search team announced that they are adding new options for you to find live TV information and also information about what to watch next on TV, like shows and movies and so on. So this is significant if you are a ministry or a non-profit that has been working on television broadcasts. I know many ministries still use TV media a lot, and now you can see how TV media is combining with search. So the digital and the TV merger is happening right there, and it will be good for you to go to your backend, optimize how your TV programs are lining up when people search for programs on their mobile phone. So do check out this article or pass it on to your media team. The second news is about Google My Business listing. So if your church or a ministry is listed in Google My Business, you can now edit your details directly from search and your maps section. So earlier you had to open a separate business.google.com and do all the edits. Now Google allows you to do it directly within the search and the maps product. So do check that out. I will link to both of this in the show notes. Our next news is from Instagram. Last week, Instagram announced that they are taking new measures to ensure that spammy accounts and bot accounts, which do automated processes and create spams, are not going to be able to do that very easily because they are putting in a process of verification. The announcement says, starting today, we will begin asking people to confirm who is behind an account when we see a pattern of potential inauthentic behavior. By prompting the people behind accounts to confirm their information, we will be able to better understand when accounts are attempting to mislead their followers, hold them accountable, and keep our community safe. Looks like a step in the right direction from Instagram. Our next news is about Android TV. Last week, Google's Android TV team released details about the upcoming features of the Android TV platform. And Android TV operating system is one of the most preferred systems by television manufacturers. The article says out of the top 10 smart TV manufacturers, 7 of them prefer working with Google, and more than 160 television operators use Android TV as their platform, and they also say that their growth rate is 80% year on year. So it is an important platform. You and me need to watch out to know how the television space is growing on the Android platform, which is basically a mobile and a digital media space. So the merger is very, very interesting. The new features include something called Google Play Instant, where a user will be able to try out an app without installing it. Quickly they can see how the app works. And there's also options like using PIN for transactions and easily typing on TV. Have you ever tried typing on TV? It's a pain. Now Google is making it easier and so on. So lots of interesting features coming to Android TV. Our next news is from Twitter. Last week, Twitter announced that after testing this new feature since May, now they are officially rolling out the option for you to choose who replies to your tweet. So before you send out a tweet, you can choose 3 options. One is everyone can reply. Second, only the people that you follow. Or third is only the people that you mention in the tweet. So this gives you full control over who gets to engage or respond to your tweet, so that the conversations, when people look at it, will be meaningful. The important thing to note is Twitter also says people who can't reply will still be able to view, retweet with comment, share and like these tweets. So Twitter remains a public forum, but just that from a user perspective, they want to give you a better control over your content. So interesting approach from Twitter. Our final news of this week is from Facebook, and 2 important news items from Facebook last week. One is the removal of over 1,000 ad targeting options. Facebook usually does this on a regular basis. A couple of years ago, they removed more than 5,000 targeting options. Now they have removed a few because they say for a couple of reasons. One is the ad targeting options are redundant, or they are used, they haven't been used much, or they are too granular for them to be really useful. For example, they say we are removing multicultural affinity segments and encouraging advertisers to use other targeting options like a language or a culture to reach people. So I know many of you listening to me release ads on a regular basis. So if you have been using some of the options that were removed, then you might want to check out your ad options immediately. The second big news is Facebook announced that they are launching the ability for organizations to earn money from online events on Facebook. So you can run paid online events on Facebook, and the announcement says page owners can create an online event, set a price, promote the event, collect payment, and host the event all in one place. And they're also tying in Messenger to make the interaction and gatherings more meaningful. So do check it out. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to dig deeper into any of the stories we talked about, we've got all the source links and details in our news page, nachilazarus.com/news. Do check it out. I'll see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, you stay connected, stay blessed, and stay very safe. God bless you. Bye-bye.